Hi everyone, once again my name is Riley Sissung and I'm clerking for Judge Rodriguez in the Southern District of Texas. Wanted to talk to you today about one, what you can expect as a clerk in terms of day-to-day responsibilities, and two, some of the things that you're going to learn over the course of your clerkship. First, in terms of the day-to-day responsibilities, in my experience, I've learned that this varies widely depending on who your judge is and their style. That's largely going to dictate exactly what you're going to be working on day to day. However, the main responsibilities, I would say, are the same. First, you're going to be prepping in anticipation of trials. You're going to be going over all of the exhibits, going through the documentation, all the motions, all the filings, intaking those and kind of prepping the judge, perhaps giving your recommendation on those filings in anticipation of a trial. And again, your time allocation of that is going to vary depending on the size of the hearing, size and length of the hearing. Next, you're going to be drafting orders following those hearings. Those are going to be everything from your short orders, routine matters, to the more long-term writing projects. And those are going to be drafting the opinions, going back and forth with the judge through drafts. And that's where you get the more substantive writing experience from. And again, depending on your judge's style, you're going to be spending more or less time on each of those things. Some judges have a tendency to rule from the bench. Some have the tendency to take matters under advisement, and that's when more writing happens back in chambers. Next, I want to talk about some of the things that you learn over the course of your clerkship. In my experience, I'd say the most invaluable experiences that I've had so far has been just getting a judge's perspective. I'd say clerking is a very, very unique perspective where every single day you get to work with a judge one-on-one on all of these hearings. You get to intake and read motions filed and kind of see the do's and don'ts from the judge's perspective, which in transitioning into private practice is highly, highly, it's great experience simply because you know and you've seen what judges are looking for. So I already know my writing is improved simply by reading all of the briefs, reading all of the motions that have been filed into our chambers, and kind of seeing how attorneys use the language, use the law to, make an effective point. Next, I wanted to discuss another valuable experience in clerking and in working with a judge in really developing an opinion on a matter, taking two filings, two great arguments by two parties, and really fleshing those out to lead to a fair result and ultimately provide a recommendation to the judge as to where you believe the case should go, and kind of flush that out and be ready to be challenged on that position and kind of flush those issues out, go back and forth with that. That process has been very, very valuable and very helpful to me, even in just my short time clerking so far. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you.